On today's episode of It'll Be Fine, after a very long absence for no reason, it's not like we got in a fight. Photographer, comedian, one of the coolest people I met at the height of the pandemic doing online comedy, Ian Zandi, is joining me today from their home in LA. And this recipe uses so many eggs. I really hope Ian didn't need to like refinance anything to make this. Oh God, but it's going to be good. Potato chips for dinner. Seriously, it's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, here's what you are going to need for today's cook. Potato chips. That would be funny if that was it. It was just a bag of potato chips. No, you're going to need potato chips. You're also going to need butter, cut up onion, cut them up fine, nice little, fine. Yeah. You're going to need salt. You're going to need chives or green onions if that's what you got. Use that. You are going to need olive oil, extra virgin. We've got sour cream. As I mentioned, you're going to need eggs. Nine. Nine. There we go. All right. So this is episode 434.
That's so many.
So many, right? You first were on this episode 80.
Oh my. And you've done what? One a week?
I was at the time, like at the height of lockdown, I think I was putting out 2 episodes a week.
No,
Just
that's a lot. That's a lot of any repeat recipes.
no,
Oh wow.
no. That's the beauty of this show. It allows me to go through like all the recipes I've collected
Yeah.
and like dog-eared and be like, okay, this is gonna like force me to make it. So
I'm
anyway.
surprised you haven't hit like peanut butter and jelly or cereal or something like
Mm. Actually, there was
oh,
an
have you?
episode where we made artisanal Uncrustables.
Okay, that sounds good though.
So made the peanut butter, made the jelly, made the bread.
Oh, that's a lot of effort. Yeah.
It was a lot of effort for an Uncrustable. But Ian, should we succeed in our assignment today, it's going to
Yeah.
look like this.
Nice.
So I've got to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how often have you considered potato chips a substantial dinner item? Like,
That's zero. Do I do it anyway? That's a different question. Yes, I totally do it anay.
I did go with a potato chip that also had uh, the wherewithal to add onions to the bag.
Do I
Um,
have the same ones? Oh yeah, I guess
do we have the
yours
same
are
bag of
like
chips?
mine are darker. Is
Whoa.
that is
So
that a country difference?
mine are made in Canada, but
What?
curiously with the flavors of India. What?
Mine probably have a lot more junk in them just because America. I don't.
What is your caloric count?
160, and there's 8 servings of 17 chips.
Okay, this says for 23 chips, 270 calories.
Oh, that's math.
So to begin, we've done the oven thing, turn that on. What we're going to do now is take our oil, get it in a skillet, and we're going to cook our onions.
Dude, this is the one thing I don't measure. I just eyeball it.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Just get these done up. All right. I think it's one of my
It's
favorite
like
kitchen
if it
skills.
says like 2 tablespoons of garlic, I'm tripling that. It's not. It
Exactly.
cooks down anyway, but I like the smell.
It's a really good smell. It is a really good smell. Um, okay. Getting this done. All right, we'll take a few minutes there. while we are waiting for that to soften, we're going to take a bowl, our 9 eggs, which I'm curious, Ian, have I bankrupted you by making you buy 9 eggs?
Oh, with all the eggs, it's come back down. Fortunately,
Oh, good,
it
good.
truly has. I realized that after I chose the recipe. But no, it's relatively normal again. So
I'm so glad.
yeah.
For whatever the reason, I guess it's the way things work between our two countries. We were not affected by the spike in egg price, so I was feeling quite grateful. But we're going to whisk our 9 eggs and half a cup of sour cream into a medium bowl. This is kind of a small bowl. Maybe I should change it.
But yeah, it's just freedom to do it whenever I want.
I love that. It's a good way to live.
Yeah.
Sour cream. I used full fat sour cream for this.
I have no idea what I used. What did I use?
I would say if you are,
Daisy.
I would say if you're making this at home and you suddenly realize you don't have sour cream, like a Greek yogurt would work fine as long as it's plain. Whoops. Haven't made a mess. All right. Oh, onions are cooking. This is great.
I know the chips have a lot of seasoning. Otherwise, I'm tempted to season this, but I know it probably has like a lot of
I
flavor
agree.
already.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in those chips. And even like this does list salt, but I would do like a pinch. I don't know. I don't know how salty chips are, but I figure they've got enough salt in them. I'm trying to mix these eggs and not have it go
Oh
all
yeah,
over my
that's pretty salty.
Yeah, they're pretty salty. Yeah, the recipe just has where does it even call for salt? It just says seasoned with salt for the eggs. So I'd say put
I'll
like
probably
a pinch of salt in the eggs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I use this special salt, pink Himalayan salt. Dude, have you used that?
I have.
Yeah, I
That
love
is
it. Like I never use regular salt. It's always this.
no way. Okay. Yeah, I find whenever I bought pink Himalayan salt, I feel very fancy. I love Costco. I love just like the idea of buying tubs of ketchup.
Yeah, and it's just one person living here, so it's like I have so much toilet paper like under the bed, and you open a cabinet, it all falls out.
Friend of mine was saying he almost bought like a bucket of tahini for his brother-in-law just because he thought it was funny. Um, all right, my onions are looking good. They're nice and
Yeah,
brown.
same.
Yeah. It's funny. This says like it can take about 16 minutes for the onion, but I
Nah.
no. You're gonna burn your onion, I think.
Yeah, it's coming up on it, so I'm gonna turn off the heat. Just let it sit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine on low. All right, so I did put a little pinch of salt in with the eggs and the sour cream. And what we are going to do now do is fold in the potato chips. If anybody is wondering what on earth that is, you're basically going to go over one and then over the other. You're just going to like fold it like a towel or a bed sheet, you know, folding it.
Do you think we should crunch them or just like as is?
It does not say, that's a good question. It does not say to crunch them.
Yeah, I'll just do it as is.
We're going to do it as
Keep the
is.
shape.
There we go. All right. Whoops. All right, get that whisk out. Okay. All right, I'm going to take the onions off the heat. All right, so yeah, hold in just a little bit. And what this is going to do is it's going to soften the potato chips. And it makes sense actually not to crunch them because when you look at the photo, it's kind of got those layers.
It's got the texture. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to break them up too much, but yeah, just fold over side to side. I used to say fold it over like an envelope, and then enough people told me nobody sends letters except me. So during pandemic days, did you do sourdough starters, Anne?
No, I never ended up doing that.
Sure.
I missed out on a couple things. There was that. There's Tiger King. That just completely. Uh,
I think we're the
then
only
never went back to do
two. I think we might be the only two people who did not do sourdough starters nor watch Tiger King.
it.
Yeah.
I worked at a bakery though, so I think I did my time.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Also, for added points, I did not buy an air fryer.
Oh no, I still have it. They're pretty
Really?
cheap though, but I've been wanting to.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't have
Yeah,
the kitchen space for it though.
fair enough. I do like the kitchen. There's some nice greenery in there.
Yeah, this is fake, but it's nice and green. So
It's lovely.
I like these countertops.
Oh, yeah. No, it's great. It's awesome. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to look back and maybe put at the end of the show what it looked like when you were last on the show. I
Yeah,
think
that
your
was
hair
like
was like orange.
it was probably like orange or red. Yeah, if it was start of pandemic.
Yeah.
Now it's no hair, so it's
Okay. I've almost got it. I have not put the entire bag. I've put like 90% of the bag of chips in here.
yeah, same. It said like 5 ounces, so
Yeah.
that's almost a whole bag.
Almost. All right. Can you imagine serving this as soup?
I mean, salmonella soup. Yeah.
Yummy. Okay. Wow. All right. I don't think I ever envisioned myself cooking with potato chips for dinner. So,
No, there's a what is it like Frito casserole? They make that for like Super Bowl parties, I think, right? I've never made it myself, but I know it's a thing. Yeah.
I'm sure it is. I have I ever been to a Super Bowl party?
Is
Hmm.
it a thing in Canada? Because I guess they're not in it, right?
We're
I
not.
don't
We have
follow
the Grey
sports.
Cup. We have the Grey
Yeah.
Cup. It's football rules are a little different between football, great like the Grey Cup and the Super Bowl. Um, I mean, people watch it, but like the big thing is the commercials, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the
And
commercials, the food. So
exactly.
yeah.
And with Canadian media laws, we don't get like 90% of the commercials. They're different.
What? What? That's crazy.
Yeah. So we gotta wait a few days to see the Super Bowl commercials. So it's like it's a different vibe. I feel
I
like.
love that though. Honestly, it sounds better.
Alrighty. My oven is now at 400, which is perfect. We're gonna let the potato chips sit for a few minutes. What we're gonna now do while they sit is add in the onion to that
Oh, to the
skillet soup.
mix.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it just says to it doesn't say to mix it, just layer them in the bowl. Okay. Oh no, my mistake. We have to fold in the onion. Okay.
Okay. Oh well.
Fold in
It all
onion,
works. Yeah.
everybody. All right. This feels like a good thing to have after a hard night.
Yeah. A lot of sodium.
Okay. All right, we'll let that sit for a sec.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
it's officially called a tortilla, which blows my mind. I'm used to like tortilla.
yeah, yeah. Sour cream and onion tortilla Espanola. This is good. Great. Okay. So heading back to that skillet, we're gonna put butter in it over a medium heat. And then what we have in the bowl, we're gonna spread into the skillet.
Cool.
So, uh, a good tip would be make sure your skillet is big enough.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna rise.
Right?
We'll see. If not, I'll just do a half batch. But I already
Yeah.
ordered it. But good point though.
So this calls for a two, no, not 2 tablespoons. So yeah, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, which I think is about this.
Yeah, that's about how much I put in. Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yours has a lot of weight. Mine kind of went flat, but I
Oh,
think
I
it's
love
gonna
that.
rise.
Okay, we're putting it in. Okay. Okay, let's see how we're looking. It's looking good. It is. All right, there's 1 minute left. Oh, 100% better. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So for my bake friends, same temperature, but I needed 20 minutes for this. You did, but yeah, it's holding together. The last one, this just gushed, but that's holding tight. Alrighty, Ian,
Taste test.
shall we? Our
Yeah.
potato chip and onion tortilla. Bon appetit. That's really good.
Yeah. It's a lot eggier than I thought, which makes sense because there's 9 eggs in it. But
It's eggier, but also I feel like I'm eating like scalloped potatoes. Like the
yeah,
potatoes taste so different.
yeah. I'm not getting the. I mean, it makes
This
sense because
one,
they went soft, but it doesn't have the crunch.
I'm stunned.
Let's see how the crust is.
Hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. All right. It's crunchy.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I like it. It's like a roller coaster. Like it's consistent, but each bite, like you kind of get waves of different.
Wow.
If you could add one ingredient, what would you add?
Oh, good question. I hmm, I may put a bit of garlic.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think I would do like garlic or maybe like a brown sage butter kind of thing.
I'd probably add something, just something lightly sweet to add in it,
Mm,
just to complement it. Maybe brown sugar or something. Honey might actually, a honey glaze. I think that would actually go really well.
that actually, yeah. Mm.
I'm
Oh
just a little
my God.
glaze on top.
I will do that. Okay.
Because it's not like super sweet, but it's just a little kick.
Try that.
I think it balances it out.
I wonder if like a hot honey would be even better.
Ooh, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, good call on the honey. Yeah, yeah. This would be a good like way to impress somebody if you brought them over for dinner and then have them be like, "You're doing what for dinner?"
Potato chips.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Has food ever made you cry, like in a good way?
I want to say yes. I can't name a specific dish that's done it, but I
Okay.
get to it.
I totally have. It's quite. I love food. Like I just love food.